Hello everyone and welcome to the mat. Today we're going to do a slow and easy full body stretch. We're going to start with those shoulder rolls. Make them nice and big, and we're going to go back for the first few and then you can switch. Let's roll them forward, make those shoulders and those circles nice and big. Really feel the stretch in your upper body. Now let's move over to our necks. We're just going to do a few rolls. First we'll be rolling in the front. Just go side to front and side, side to front and side. And then let's do the back. Don't be afraid to stretch your neck to the back. Our bodies are meant to do this. We are capable. Just don't overstretch it. Know your limitations and listen to your body. You can use your hands and tuck your head to the front a bit. Okay, now let's stretch to the sides. Really get those obliques nice and long. We're going to switch from one side to the other. Hold it for a few seconds and then move to the other side. Make sure not to overstretch, but also don't be afraid. Have a little bit of a tingle on the side, but it feels really nice. Now we'll just be swinging our arms from side to side. Just get those backs nice and loose. Lift your feet so you can really engage in the motion. Let's just do this for a few seconds. And now we're just going to do a few crossover reaches with your arms at the top. Keep your feet in the same position, but you can lift the heel when you go to the opposite side. Reach up nice and high. Once again, really stretch those sides. Now let's just bend over into a tabletop position. You are welcome to bend your knees a bit. And now let's go to the side. Really feel the stretch in the inner thighs. Then just hold for a few seconds and go to the opposite side. Try to keep your heels on the ground. If that is not possible, it's okay. You can lift them a little bit. Nice and easy stretch for the inner thighs. It should feel really good. We'll just do one more. Close your feet. And now let's do some toe touches. This is a great exercise to stretch out the hamstrings. You are welcome to bend your knees if that will help you. And if you don't go all the way down, if it's not possible to touch your toes, that is okay. Just do what is capable for you. Okay, let's do a nice bend down and reach up to the sky. Stretch out the back and your neck. And go down, touch your toes or your ankles. Another deep breath, all the way up, stretch into the back and the neck, and exhale, let's go down. Last one, deep breath all the way up, nice stretch, and exhale. Slowly come up to a standing position. Let's move to the back of our mat. We're going to do a few inchworms. So let's just bend over. Inchworm with a cobra pose. Stretch out the back. And then we're just going to walk forward with our feet to our hands. Nice big stretch, inhale. Now let's turn and the same. Arms to the top, bend over, walk forward with your hands into a plank position, go into your cobra, stretch the back and the abs, lift up into downward dog, and walk forward with your feet to your hands. Big inhale, stretch, and let's do that one more time. Inhale, hands up, bend over, walk forward into plank position, cobra pose, stretch, nice, downward dog, and let's walk with our feet to our hands. Take a nice deep breath in, and let's do that one more time. Deep breath, bend forward, walk to plank, plank to cobra, nice stretch, cobra to downward dog, really stretch the shoulders and hamstrings in this one, feet to hands, and big inhale. Okay, great. Now let's come to the middle of our mat. Big inhale once more, bend forward, exhale, walk your hands and your feet open into a downward dog. Try to push your heels down to the ground. Okay, let's lift up our right leg to the sky. Bring forward into a deep lunge position. We're just going to bounce up and down for a few seconds, really get a good stretch. Back into plank position, bring your left leg forward, bounce up and down, great stretch for your inner thighs. Try to keep your back leg straight. Once more, right leg to the front. Give a few bounces up and down. Now let's reach with our left hand to the sky. Right hand is right next to your right feet. Look towards your left hand up to the ceiling. Really good stretch. Now let's switch. Right hand to the ceiling. Lift your head, look towards your hand. Try to keep the back leg straight. Really good stretch. Let's go down with your hand. Now let's lift up the upper body into a deep lunge position. If you can, bend backwards a bit. Let's stretch our backs also. And hands to the ground. Going to plank position. Downward dog, stretch out the legs, the backs, the arms, everything. Take a deep breath. Let's go forward into a cobra position. And downward dog once more. Walk your feet to your hands. Take a deep breath, inhale, upwards. Okay, now let's repeat that. Inhale, bend over, walk your hands forward into a downward dog position. Try to press the heels down. Now lift your left leg towards the ceiling. Very good stretch. Bring the left leg forward in between your hands. And let's bounce up and down with the booty for a good stretch. Switch the legs, right leg to the front, let's bounce. Just trying to warm up those muscles, get a good stretch. And left leg to the front, let's bounce. And let's lift the right arm to the ceiling. Let your head follow. Try to keep the back leg straight and really feel the stretch. Remember to breathe. And left arm to the ceiling. Keep your right hand next to your feet, left foot on the ground. Keep it straight. Remember to breathe and hands down. Now let's lift both arms to the ceiling, a deep lunge position. Keep the back leg straight. Bend your back if that's possible for you. And let's go down and into a plank position. Follow to a downward dog. Stretch out everything. Breathe. Let's go over to a cobra position. Really stretch the back. Chest to ground. Inhale, cobra stretch. And let's go to extended child's pose. Keep your knees open, feet together, arms forward, forehead to the ground, and just breathe. Okay, now let's go on all fours, knees and hands to the ground. And we're just going to do a few nice cat-cow poses. Remember to exhale when you do your cat pose and inhale for cow pose. So exhale, tuck in the belly button, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, really stretch the back. Inhale. Good, excellent. Now let's go to downward dog. Give a few steps. Really stretch the hamstrings, the calves. Walk it out. Remember to breathe. And open your legs into downward dog. Let's go over into cobra. Now let's lay on our stomachs and just grab your left leg, your right leg at the back. Pull it towards your butt and just give your quad a nice stretch. Hold it there for a few seconds and let's switch. Grab your left leg, pull towards your glute and stretch your hamstring. Pull towards your glute. Stretch your quad. Pull towards your glute. And let's go into child's pose. Keep for a few seconds. Breathe in nicely. Now we're just going to bring the right leg forward and into a pigeon pose. You can lay over your front leg, your front knee, and really feel the stretch. If this is too much, you can just stay up straight with your upper body. Keep your back leg in line. Great. And if it's possible, you can reach back and pull up your left leg. So pull your heel towards your body to feel a nice stretch in the quad. And now let's switch. Child's pose, take a deep breath. And left leg forward into pigeon pose. Keep your right leg at the back straight. And now let's lean over with our upper body towards our left knee in the front. Feel that nice stretch. Remember to breathe. Keep it there for a few seconds if it's possible, otherwise just come up. And now if it's possible, reach back and grab your foot, pull your heel towards your body. Try to keep the upper body straight. And let's relax into a child's pose. Take a good deep breath. Now let's go upward into downward dog. Let's walk it out. Stretch the legs, the calves, the hamstrings. And breathe. Keep your downward dog still. Roll over the toes, up and down. Try to push the heels to the ground. And let's walk our legs in towards our hands. Big stretch up and inhale. And exhale. Okay, turn towards. And let's just grab our elbows, lean forward over and swing left to right. Just do this for a few seconds. Very good stretch for the hamstrings. Try to keep your legs straight, your knees straight. And now let's turn our body and reach over, lean over our left leg. Keep both heels on the floor. If you're not possible to put your head on your knee, that is perfectly fine. Just go as low as you can. Let's turn the other way towards our right leg. Keep your heels on the ground. Try to bend towards your knee. Remember not to pull yourself. And take a nice deep breath. Now let's come forward. Reach up, inhale. Okay, let's do a few plie squats with deep breathing. Inhale, stretch up, reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend down into a deep squat. Now let's stretch those shoulders. Keep your squat as deep as possible and just switch between the one side and the other. This is a nice stretch for your shoulders. It should feel really good. Let's keep our deep squat. Try not to fall over. Keep your heels on the ground. Use your elbows to push out the knees even more. Try to keep your upper body straight and your back. Now let's reach with the one arm to the ceiling. Stretch the side. Keep your knees outwards. Don't let them fall in. The other hand to the ceiling. Nice twisting stretch we have here. Let's do that one more time, each side. Remember to breathe. Keep your heels on the ground. Keep your knees outwards. Good. Now let's come up, close your feet together. And we're just going to do a few hip circles. So switch between your legs and just circle your knee outwards and inwards. Let's take another deep breath, hands to the ceiling, stretch, extend the back, and breathe out. Great job, everyone.